Chapter 220. That's enough, Gil. We're having dinner here, get lost. Alex couldn't care less about a small character like Gil, so he waved his hand lazily and asked him to leave. Gil bowed respectfully and said, "Okay, Mr. Anderson. I'll get out of here right now." Then, he quickly retreated from the room like a pug. Vin and Gracie were feeling extremely agitated and annoyed. Alex, whom they had mocked and ridiculed in every possible way, had turned into Mr. Anderson. What the hell was going on? There had to be some sort of misunderstanding here. Alex was just a deadbeat loser. Why did Gil address him as Mr. Anderson? He wasn't worth it. Noah turned to them and said sternly, "You two, watch your mouth. Stay low-key and humble. You are wise enough to know what you can or cannot say out loud." Luckily Alex was here today, otherwise, you guys would be in big trouble. Vin and Gracie stayed as quiet as mice after being beaten by Gil. Noah then turned to Alex and said gratefully, "Alex, thank you so much. I would like to make a toast to you on behalf of everyone, thank you." Alex smiled. "It's my pleasure." The next day, Emma received an interview invitation from Raymond Corps. The interview was scheduled in the afternoon. Alex discreetly called Hazel when Emma was not looking. After the call was answered, Hazel's respectful voice resonated, "Hello, Master Anderson. How can I assist you?" Alex said flatly, "My wife is going to the Raymond Corps for an interview. I want to know about the company and its background." Hazel replied in surprise, "Raymond? That company is wholly owned by our white family. Did Miss Richard apply for this company? It would be such a waste of her talent. Why don't I replace the current chairman of the company with Miss Richard?" Alex was surprised when he found out that the white family owned Raymond Corps. It was fantastic news since Hazel was on their side, but he remembered that Emma had told him firmly that she wanted to prove herself with her abilities, so he said firmly, "No. You don't have to do that. Make some arrangements so that my wife can pass her interview." "Okay, Master Anderson. I'll get on it right away." After Hazel ended the call, he asked his assistant to send an immediate notice to the senior management of Raymond Corps. He had to perform Master Anderson's every request wonderfully. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Emma was getting ready to head to Raymond Corps for the interview, and Alex kept her company. They had to go by cab since their car was at the workshop for its maintenance service, but it was the peak hour, and they couldn't get one even after waiting by the roadside for a long time. Emma started to get a little anxious and said desperately, "If I'm late and miss the interview, it will definitely give them a bad impression. I shouldn't have sent the car for maintenance." Alex glanced helplessly at the queue ahead of them. There were at least 60 people before his turn. They had made a big mistake. At this crucial moment, a black Bentley slowly stopped in front of them. The window rolled down, and it was Hazel. He was surprised to see them and said, "Mr. Anderson, are you waiting for a taxi?" Alex was equally surprised. It was such a coincidence for Hazel to appear at this desperate moment. Hence, he uttered, "Yes, I want to take my wife to Raymond Corps for an interview." "Why are you here?"